Hi there, hello and howdy. This is Sheila. Welcome back to the Painted Pig channel. This is going to be a Painted Pig extra, I do believe. I had something in my head this morning, and I'm sure it's inspired by Corey Dahman. I'm pretty sure it's not copied from her, but it is very much inspired by her. And this is my little prototype. And in the front here is what I call a slotted pocket. And your little paper pads, matchbook style, just uncover, you know, without the cover over cover, whatever. Matchbook style or matchbook top header slips into it, and then this is glued on this side, this side, and this side, and there is one of those little directional paper clips fastened on the inside, and there is also a magnet trapped on the inside of that. So I sewed around this before sticking it down, before sticking this side down, and so I could put in the paper clip and the magnet, and it opens up to, and I had to do some work on it, so it's not supposed to have that, but you know, that's what a prototype is. So you've got your little belly band there, and you've got a pocket on this side, and you've got a pocket here. You see that snaps closed, and you've got a pocket here and a pocket here. Now this was made from the Tim Holtz memoranda, and this is the 4x3 little rectangles. Okay, so what I did, that made it really easy, because then I just scored at 3, at 6, and at 9. Oh, and before I go any further, I do want to welcome 2 new subscribers and send hugs and kisses to them. That would be Karen Weiss and Jenny Carlo. Hugs and kisses to you guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate it more than you know. Okay, because this is my little retirement job. So I'm hoping it will do well, because it's so much fun. I just really enjoy doing this most days. So back to this. So I've scored at every 3 inches. Okay, let me put this up. So here's what that looks like. So I folded it like that, and then I folded it like that. You see? Okay. Now, it's time, and then I used my slot punch. Now, I've never tried it with a, let's get a little scrap. I wonder if you could use a circle punch in any way. I don't know. Oh, yes, you could. You know what? You very much could. It would take a little finesse and some measuring, but if you cut the ends like that, use your ruler. Move over, Mama Trimmer. And there's that toe. Let's see if we can do it that way. I think that's the way I've seen Nik the Booksmith. Or maybe not Nik the Booksmith, but Aljon. Excuse me. Sip water. And I would probably do better drawing my lines first. I don't know why. And I can see that's not quite right. So I'm going to come a little bit further this way. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, and then I'm going to turn this around so I'll have the same kind of view. And I can see, I probably didn't get that right, and it didn't cut all the way through anyway. So I'm going to have another chance at it. Now let me see if that's going to be right. That looks pretty good, and let me go ahead and I think that's going to be better. Let's see. And this is going to be a big slot, but you could, for demonstration purposes, we'll use that. You could use a smaller hole punch. And yes, I am cutting my paper underneath, most likely. Okay. I didn't mean to spend a lot of time on this, but I feel like I need to give you some other ways if I'm using something that not everybody has. So it would take a little practice to get it straight, but more or less that's what you would do. And if you just use scrap paper, you can practice as much as needed. Okay, so my slot here is should be about 2 1/4 inches, and I have made this to go over it, a slot cover. Why not? Turn around. So this is just a rectangular piece of paper that I tried to get kind of even on each side. And this slot is slightly smaller than the one underneath. And ideally it should be just a little bit smaller, so this some of each of this shows, but top and bottom. So I might cut it down a little bit, but it's okay like that. And you would just glue this on, most likely before you stitch. And then you would cut your belly band. If you should go ahead and stitch. So complete all this and don't stick this down yet. Okay, so you would put your belly band. Let's see, let me see what we want our belly band to be. Get this other piece. I think I want that over there. So, I tell you what, let's do the map. And this belly band is about 1 1/2 inches. So that's what we'll do, 1 1/2. Okay. What I did was I went ahead and cut all my pieces, and to get them ready up to the point of sewing and gluing, or gluing and sewing. So here's my belly band, and I think I'm going to ink with black soot. That seems to go well with this Tim Holtz paper. And it's already got kind of a grunginess to it, so I think I just want to cover up that white and kind of define the edges a little bit. So there we go. And I thought about actually rounding the corners, and you know, I think I will. And I'm going to use the 7mm, or whatever that is. And this is, I've got a crocodile too, but this is a little inexpensive one I got off the internet of Amazon. And I'm not sure the brand. It's okay. I mean, it does the job for sure. Okay. I'll re-ink that. Now I'm going to glue around there. And as you can see, I decided to use the other side. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to put a little line of glue at the top and a little line of glue at the bottom. Okay, and let me see if I can see the center. Pretty close. Excuse my hands, I've been playing this morning. And I've got cherry juice on them too. Who is that? Huh. Okay. It's not any of your concern, I realize that. Okay, I've got my center marked for this little pocket. And I'm going to got my little marks here. And I'm going to keep that little cut out there. And ink the edges. And speaking of ink the edges, I'm going to send this, if I can get his address, I'm going to send this to one of my subscribers who entered the giveaway and has been very supportive with his comments, and that would be Joshua. Ink the edges, and he is linked below. He's always linked below, so if you want to go check him out, he is very creative and imaginative, and his channel is growing very fast. So you can say you were in there when. Okay, let me make sure I get over and don't get in either of the creases. Oh, I think that looks good. I'll let that dry, and then I'm going to ink right in. I can go ahead and do this one. Okay, this piece goes next. And I'm going to go ahead and... That's the wrong tool. I'm going to go ahead and cut the notch for it. Up. Now, I think that's straight, and maybe not. And you know what I didn't do, but I think I'm going to be alright. I didn't go ahead and cut this notch, which is what I intended, but that's okay, I think. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay, now, let's see, Sheila. After you glue this, is it going to be ready to sew? I believe it is. I'm not going to put glue across the bottom because that's going to be folded, so like so. Cute. Okay. Yes, that's going to be very cute, I think. Now, go ahead and put my slot cover on there. And glue it on the other side, Sheila. You wanted the blue side out. I just thought it looked good with that green. I actually quite like this paper pad and Tim Holtz. Some of them, not too much. They're a little too grungy for me. I like this one. And I've got this one, and I've got wildflowers. Just throw your glue. Alright, now I think I want it this way for no particular reason. Now what I want to do here is make sure I get it good and straight and even. Monday after the 4th, so it's a holiday for my hubs. Okay, let me put my stopper in and I will pause you guys and give this a stitch or two. Okay, I've got all the stitching done now, and so here's where I'm going to do the little customizing, I don't know why I called it that. It's the little paper clip and the magnet. Okay, so I think I'll do the magnet first, and I shouldn't have done my pocket. Sheila, you are just... Oh well. No worries. No worries. Okay. Let me get some washi. I didn't pay attention to myself, did I? Because I told myself not to do that because I did it when I did the prototype. I should have made a note. Oh, and you know what? That's going to cover that. No. Okay. So the question is, do I need to go around this? Questions. I do. I need to go down there. Okay. The answer is yes, I think so. I'll be back. Okay, let's give this a try. And I'm going to use my little bit of washi tape here just to make it slightly easier, I think. And you know what I'm going to do first? Excuse me. Where's my... There it is. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue stick on there. And pick that magnet up. I'll try my best to slip it in here unnoticed. Okay. Now, let's see. How am I going to maneuver this? I think I did it. Okay, it's going to go right there. Alright, so, repeat. Bit of glue stick. Now these are very, very tiny magnets. I've got some basic gray, but I thought that this would suffice. Okay, let me see. Where, oh, you're way over there. Come on, I know you want. Here we go. Now, okay. So far, so good. Now, for this little guy. Excuse me. More water. It's morning. You know how I'm in the morning. Oh, croaky voice. Okay. Now, make sure and put this in the center. You guys know I am. Oop, excuse me. Water. And I think we'll put that little bit right there. Right there. Okay. And I'm going to put some glue. That was quite a bit. And I'm going to put some washi on it as well. Wouldn't hurt, huh? maybe it'll smooth things out a little bit too. I don't want to put it too high. Let me see. How about that? Okay. I don't think this guy's going anywhere. Nope. Okay. So now, let's make sure. Yep. So now we just glue. And I'm going to glue it all the way because it's a slot pocket. So I'm going to glue it on all 4 sides. Okay. And there we go. Now, for our little notebook, I'm just going to put a little weight on that for a second. I've cut, I think the cardstock is 2 inches. Yeah. And so I've cut the paper just under 2 inches. And this is just some plain ivory cardstock paper. I'm going to ink of the edges. Now you see I scored this at half an inch, quarter inch, let me see. Yeah, half an inch, and then I went 1/8 past it there and scored again. So that's going to give it that little bit of room to hold the pages. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. So I hope everybody had a terrific 4th of July. We had a pretty nice one. Went to my son's. He cooked some of the most delicious chicken on the grill. And he admitted to be pretty much a novice at it, but he did a great job. Okay, so, and I'm wondering if I want to put, no I don't. I don't want to put in glue. I'm just going to put a staple I could do in the prototype. And I'm gonna put it kind of, see, I've got them all pressed into the top there. Oh gosh, she's such a reactionary. My husband says that she barks at leaves when they blow by. Okay. Well, there's your comedy relief for the morning. Okay, little bit. Okay. Let's see if that's going to work. I must have ink on my fingers. It does. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I have no idea where I left off. Hubby was home yesterday, and he wanted to take me to lunch, so I stopped, and then after lunch we picked up a few groceries, so I ended up not getting back in here yesterday. So let me just show you, and Joshua, if you're watching, this is for you. If you will send me your address to the email listed below, pigfan55@gmail. If you will send me your address, I will pop this in the mail to you. If you may not want it, but this came in my head, and I thought I'd do it with the Tim Holtz, and it turned out, and I had you in mind, and so I think it's a little masculine, hopefully. And the little dangle has a Pegasus on the end, and the string is tied around it, not to help close it, but because I'll tell you why in just a second. So you have a little pad that is actually, it's removable, so you can actually change it out, because I know you can make your own. So if you run out of paper, just make another one. And there's a little magnet hidden in there, so it's gonna hopefully keep it closed. On the inside, I've added, and I was just brushing my cat. I think I got fur on me. I got these from Amazon in a pack, and they're kind of thin, sort of collage paper is what I would call them. So I've added a few of those in there in the belly band, and then adorned it with a bee that also came, well, no, this is one of the things I got from excuse me, AliExpress. It's from this little book, and this is also very thin. Collageable is what I would call it. And then here's what the string is for. There's a couple of little craft tags in here for you in this little pocket with a sticker and some of that collage paper behind it. And then on the back you have two pockets, actually three if you count the little stamp pocket at the bottom. And there's an actual James Dean stamp. It's a 32-cent stamp, so that was probably in your lifetime, I'm sure. And also, these were in the AliExpress, and they're a little shiny. You may not like them, but I'm okay with them. I kind of do like them. And then these two actually came from that same AliExpress order. So I'll tuck these back in, and then in this pocket I've just put a scrap from the paper I used and a well-tail tab for you to use as you wish, and a pig paper clip. So I hope that you will send me your address so I can get this to you. And Felicia, Lydia, I've got Lydia's address. Felicia, you need to send me yours, and I'll send you a little thank you gift for taking part in the giveaway. And AJCA, if you will send me yours as well. And just because it's initials, I do not know if it's masculine or feminine. So tell me which you would prefer, and I will try to pick something like that out for you. And let's see, Monica, Lydia, Joshua, and that's it. Okay, so you guys get me your email addresses, and I will send you a little thank you. And Lydia, if you would just send me an email. You've seen my supplies, so if there's something that you're short of that I've got a lot of, I'll be glad to share with you. If you'll just let me know. And so I'll get that to you as well. Okay, guys. Well, that's it, Joshua. I hope you like it. And you guys take care. Stay well. Hugs and kisses until we meet again. Thanks for watching. Bye.